Check out my website at zlyphor.com and make sure to follow me on Twitter for up-to-date news. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys, what is up? My name is Zlyphor and welcome to day 9 of the 12 Days of Life for day 9. Yeah, we are playing This War of Mine, which is a pretty fairly new indie game. It's an indie game, and it's kind of like a 2D side-scroller game. I actually saw the odd one. If you watch him, he's a League streamer. I don't really watch him for his I don't really watch his League streams. I usually watch him after, where it's when he plays more of the strategy games like these ones. And yeah, so I'm playing this game, This War of Mine, and it looked really, really cool. So I decided to, pick it up and record some gameplay and see how it goes. So this is my first time playing it. We'll see how it all goes. So yeah, so when the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would only last a couple weeks. It's been years since the government and military surrounded the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supplies lines. The civilian population trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and shelling. So yeah, basically you have to survive a certain amount of days. It can end pretty early, or it can end pretty late on, depending on how things go. And yeah, you basically have to scavenge for materials to survive. Materials like parts or food or weapons to defend yourself, supplies to make like beds or stoves, and yeah, food to obviously to eat and survive. So yeah, you start off with these three characters. These characters can die if they get either too depressed or if they get shot to death. And when they're scavenging at night, or whatever, suicide, all that stuff. So it's a really fun game. Like I said, from what I've read, you do really need to have a bed. Having a bed really increases the mortality of the survivors, so they don't really get super depressed or super tired and end up like killing themselves, right? So anyways, let's head off into the night. You start with a couple of three places to head to. The place that's highlighted now, the Shelled Cottage, is one of the easier places, one of the starting places. There's no people there, and it's probably the the only place you should be going to if you are just starting on day 1, right? Because there's pretty much, you have nothing and there's nobody there, so you can scavenge to your heart's content. Anyways, you have to pretty much head back before the night ends. There's a timer at the top. You have to head back. If you don't, you're going to be stuck for the day, because if you try heading out during the day, there are snipers who will pretty much kill you. I don't think you can actually like experience it in the game, but that's what it says, like storyline wise, which is why you can't go out during the day. You can only go out during the night. Anyways, when you saw me picking who is gonna sleep, who's gonna stay, who's gonna scavenge, who's gonna guard, you pretty much need to have someone to guard, because if you don't, people are gonna come in, they're gonna steal your stuff. Obviously, I don't have any stuff, so I don't think people are gonna come. But yeah, if you don't have anyone guarding, people are gonna come try and steal your place, steal your things in your place, and that's not good. It did happen on the second night, or second day actually. Well, yeah, second night, when I was scavenging. Who was it? Yeah, it was Pavel. He was there. He defended the place with pride and honor, but he got injured. So, anyways, yeah, The War of Mine, you can buy it on Steam right now. Like I said, it's an indie game. This War of Mine, sorry. And it's $16.49. It's pretty pricey. It's 25% off right now. Usually the price is, what, $21.99? But it's a really fun game, really good. A lot of people are saying it's really nice, overwhelmingly positive. And yeah, I've heard that it gets really emotional, intense, and challenging. I'm just reading a comment. Yeah, as you go on. So I will probably be playing this off screen. I won't be recording this, but if people want to see some more of this game, of This War of Mine, I will definitely be doing some more recording and some more gameplay of this. Anyways, yeah, this is a pretty decently lengthy, long episode. I decided because I think this is one of the best games that I've done so far in this series, in my opinion. Yeah, this game only came out in November 14th, so it's really quite a new game, but really a really nice game. You can change the art style if you want it to be more sketchy or more just pencil. I like the pencil art as well. It's really nice. Has a really cool filter. I don't think any game really has this type of feel. And yeah, the storyline is really good. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna talk about answer one of the questions that I've had, and I kind of talked about it, kind of hinted at it in the end of the last episode. Anyways, the question that I've got was, what is in my PC? What's my PC build, and what would I recommend? Anyways, my PC build right now is a AMD based. I have the AMD FX 4300 processor. I have a I completely forgot the motherboard. I'll put it in the description below if you want to see like all my parts. But yeah, from my motherboard, yeah, the GTX 770. I think it's the MSI graphics card. Sorry, I'm just trying to think what's all in my computer because I really haven't done anything to it in a while. I have some crappy Corsair case. No, it's actually not even a Corsair case. It's like a Thermaltake case, which is it's a pretty crappy case. It came with a power supply and it was pretty cheap, so I thought, why not? I'll just get that. I'll probably upgrade the case later, which I haven't done yet. But yeah, I'll probably upgrade it pretty soon. And yeah, saying that I wanted to upgrade my processor as well because it's kind of been bottlenecking my graphics just a tiny bit. The processor is not too good. It's like $100 processor. It's an FX 4300. Yeah, like I said before, for FX 4300, $100. It's a pretty decent processor. If you are on a budget or making a budget build, I would really recommend it if I was making any PC, especially just a PC build that was only used for maybe like working, like just internet browsing, Microsoft Office, and just media centered. That's solely it. I would honestly choose the FX 4300. I think it's the best AMD processor for price to performance wise. Has really high ratings on Newegg. So yeah, if you really want a pretty good gaming processor that's really cheap, only $100, I would really recommend it. It has very impressive power for a CPU this cheap, and it doesn't really use that much power, and doesn't really need to be doesn't really need to have so much of a for heating capabilities like a cooler. My bad. Like that's just completely. I didn't even know what to say. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't really need a high-end cooler. You can pretty much just use a stock cooler. The stock heatsink is a little crap. Honestly, I'll just say it straight up. It's really bad. So I would recommend, uh, buying another heatsink and a fan. But which I did. I have a water cooling in my system right now, combined with a fan. So keeps it pretty cool. It used to get pretty hot with the stock heatsink. It like got super loud first of all, and was still super hot. So I'm glad that I did opt for a water cooling. It's really quiet now, well, decently quiet at least, and does the job pretty well. Anyways, yeah, FX 4300, really recommend it. Pretty good. I don't have a DVD drive on my computer. I know a lot of people were asking. Well, I've seen at least that should they get a DVD drive? It honestly depends on you. How I installed Windows was through a USB, so make sure that your mother drive you have is capable of booting off USB to install Windows. And then second of all, if you're okay with having all your stuff digital basically or on a USB, because if you're trying to install drivers, you're gonna have to go online. If you're trying to watch maybe a Blu-ray, you're gonna have to go online or use a USB, right? So it honestly depends on you. If you're like me, I'm not really a media consumption guy. I actually download my games off Steam or just play them. Yeah, most every game I play is on Steam or digitally, right? I don't think you can play any game on a disc like straight from disc. You have to install it at least, right? And yeah, most of my work and stuff is on a USB, right? So yeah, you can buy a DVD drive. It really doesn't save you a whole lot. It's like $20, like, right? Come on. And you have a DVD drive there at least. So I opted not for one because I was on a really strict budget. But now that I think about it, I probably would get one. I can get one honestly right now, but I don't really have a need for it. I'm not really using it for anything. I have a laptop if I really need to burn CDs or whatnot. Like I burn a lot of music CDs for my parents or for my friends or for me because I don't have a aux cable in my car, which really sucks. But yeah, that's it. If you, like I said, it's $20 for a DVD drive, and it's a pretty good one, right? It's an Asus one, so it's not like you're skimping out on anything, really. Anyways, yeah, that is pretty much my system. I think it's a 500-watt power supply, which is pretty decent. You know, that's all you need. And I have 14 gigs of RAM. 14 is an odd number, a lot of people say, but yeah, I had some RAM from a long time ago. I bought some and off Newegg, and I had no idea because I was really not into super techy then, so I didn't really know what kind of RAM to buy. So I bought just a random kind, a cheap random kind, because I thought it would work, and then it ended up not working. So I decided to just throw it in my closet. And then, hey, like 4 years later, boom, I can use it in my computer now, my current computer. So yeah, 14 gigs. You pretty much only need 8 gigs for your computer if you're playing games. 8 gigs is like the minimum. It's recommended. You don't need it higher than that. But if you do want to, if you're like me making videos, rendering stuff, extra RAM does really help out. Anyways, yeah, that's it. I usually get my stuff off Memory Express. I buy them at Memory Express too. If you live in Canada, you probably know what Memory Express is. If not, well, Newegg is probably the best for you. Yeah, I'm glad that there is like a purely dedicated computer shop in my city that's pretty close. Like they have like 4 stores in my city too, all around the city. So it's really nice to have that. Anyways, yeah, back to talking about this war of mine. What are we on? We're on like night 3, going on to day 3, I think it was. Anyways, yeah, nice in night 2. And we are back, just got some more supplies. Did we make a bed? I think we did make a bed, or I think we're going to. I'm sorry, I'm not really watching the video. But yeah, making a bed is essential. You do really need a bed. At least 2 beds, I think, would be best. That we can, switch. When one person isn't on the bed, the other person can be on bed, and vice versa, right? And like you see, I've been raided now, which was the 3rd at day 3. Luckily, nothing was stolen, but Pavli did get hurt, so now he's a little hurt. Luckily, Pavli is a boss, and he doesn't need no medicine, doesn't need no medication. He'll be alright. Save it for you when you need it, right? Anyways, yeah, we do really need to get some food up and going. We need to get some food cooking up here, and we really don't have any. Well, we need to get some more supplies so we can make a stove, and that way we can cook some stuff. Luckily, we have quite a bit of water, and yeah, so now we can finally make the bed. Pretty much, you can place it anywhere in this like crappy little house. I decided to place it here in the nice down the freaking basement, because hey, why do you want to sleep in the basement, right? Now, my people can pretty much be sleeping while not being tired all the time, which is really good. But you pretty much need that, of course. And yeah, you can even see too many sleepless nights. With a bed, it pretty much guarantees that they sleep decently well, at least. Anyways, yeah, and also near the end of this gameplay, in a couple minutes, you'll see the trader also comes. Trader is one of the core gameplay elements as well. With the trader, you can pretty much trade all the stuff for some different materials that you actually need, and he has some pretty exclusive stuff that that's exclusive to him. So save up your stuff. He has some stuff that you probably really need later on in your gameplay. Anyways, yeah, that pretty much ends up this video. Hope you guys enjoy watching the this war of mine. A really fun game. Like I said, do go check it out, purchase it, help out the indie developer. They've spent a lot of time on this, I can tell, and it's a really, really good game. Anyways, and I hope you guys did enjoy my little talk about my PC specs, my PC builds. Hope you guys will go ahead and try building your own PC. It's really fun to do. It's really easy. You're going to save a lot of money in the long run, and you have the option to upgrade your computer, right? Option to make it your own and not rely on the like a manufacturer like Dell or HP. Anyways, yeah, this is the trader. Like I was saying, you can trade some stuff. I don't really have anything to trade, and I didn't really need anything from this guy either. But later on, he will have some pretty intense stuff that you will probably need. Anyways, I will end the commentary here. There really isn't too much left on, just me looking at the stuff the trader has. hope you guys enjoy this. Yeah, day 10 will be coming tomorrow. Sorry, pretty soon. Yeah, it's coming tomorrow. That's pretty soon. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the 12 Days of Zlyphor. I know I am enjoying this. I'm not sure what day 10 is going to be for gameplay wise, but I can assure you that'll be pretty awesome. Only 2 more days of gameplay, day 10 and day 11. Day 12 is the look back at 2014, as I usually do every year, and then that ends up the 12 Days of Zlyphor for this year, and then, well, next year is just around the corner, I assure it. Hopefully 2015 is going to be an awesome year. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Remember to comment, subscribe, it'll just help me out, and I guess I will see you guys in the very next episode. Thank you for watching. P to the P soup.